Hi, I'm Paul with RackOutfitters.com. Here to show you the Thule 990XT DoubleTrack. It's a hitch-mounted platform 2-bike carrier. Here we have it installed on this vehicle with the bicycle already loaded to show how stable a platform rack is and how you have the consistent ride height above the ground regardless of the size of the bicycle, regardless of the angle of the frame tubing. It's completely supported by the wheels up, and this rack is of a class called the hook on frame style. So pretty straightforward. You've got the hook that's on the frame, it's pressed down against the frame so that the bike is extremely stable in the rack, very solid. Also, a really nice feature about this rack in particular is that it has 2 adjustable wheel trays. So to adjust the wheel trays, you simply flip the lever on both trays, and then that allows you to shift the bicycle fore and aft based on its relative position to the bicycle next to it. So there's a couple of reasons why you may want to shift the bike around. Typically you want the hook to be at the lowest part of the frame. So for example, if this bicycle were a lady style frame and this tube went down to here, you'd want this part right up against right along in line with the mast so that the hook goes straight down against the lowest part of the frame. That gives it the most stability. And then the second bike that you put on, you can offset that bike as well to minimize any bike-to-bike contact. So great design, works with lots of different bike styles, including bicycles that may have a front fender. So there are, among the other class, which is called hook on wheel, the hook comes down right up near where the fork is here on the tire, and if you have a fender, you can't ratchet it down onto the fender. It can damage the fender. So this way you've got a great alternative to the hook on wheel style platform carriers. So some other features to point out. This comes equipped with all the security measures. Each of these handles that allow you to release and adjust the grip on the bikes. Those are locking handles. They come with the locks and they come with keys. You get 2 keys, but the 2 keys work on both of these locks as well as the hitch lock. So it's a key match system. Makes it very convenient. That also, of course, is extendable throughout all of Thule products, and Thule doesn't just make bike racks, not at all. They make a complete line of hitch racks, roof racks, cargo boxes, ski racks, and it can all work on one key if you stick with all one brand Thule. So I'll go ahead and take this bike off and show you some other features. So to take it off, you just flip the gray lever. This is a ratcheting release. You've got a nice spacer here, rubber spacer that protects the rim and gives grip. It works very easily, but just by inserting it into the black buckle and flipping that down. Very secure. Main purpose is you just don't want the tire to bounce out of this tray. This tray can accommodate narrower tires than this, all the way down to thin road bike tires, but then it's wide enough to accommodate all the way up to very wide mountain bike tires. Okay, back here, I'm going to go ahead and flip this one. And then the next step is to press this release button. It's already unlocked, so all I have to do is first hold the bicycle frame, grip that, and then lift up. And that gives me the slack that I need to tilt the bike inward and then pull it off to the side. So very easy to unload a bike. Of course, equally easy to unload a bike. It's even easier to unload the outside bike, but that was super easy too. So great design. Now these can be positioned down lower, and you can lift the gray handle, and this mast, this is the mast, it rotates down, so it's now flush. I'm going to go ahead and zip these back together because if I were to drive off, I don't want those loose and flapping. And then the other nice feature that makes this rack extra special is it uses Thule's HitchSwitch spring-loaded release. All you got to do is lift it up, and you can see how compact that is. Doesn't extend over in your view out of the back window. It only sticks out maybe about 8 inches from the back of the vehicle. So excellent design to keep on your vehicle in between uses. Some other features I'm going to show you is I mentioned earlier that there is a hitch lock that's included with this rack, and I'm going to go ahead and take that off and show you the hitch lock. It is a complete pin that goes all the way through the rack, so that prevents someone from loosening this bolt and completely taking the rack from the back of the vehicle. So I'm using the wrench that comes with the rack, so it's included, so you have a tool to take it off. And the reason why this uses a wrench and it's not just a standard pin is because it's an actual bolt. And what's important about that is that without a bolt in there, you can see how wobbly this can be. So if you tried to use just some standard smooth pin through there like you would normally find for a drawbar, it's not what you want to use, and you can't use it. You have to use Thule's hitch lock just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it off, and I'll show you more clearly what I'm referring to. So what's happening on the inside of the hitch is this bolt is going through, and then it's actually threading into the solid steel 1.25 inch stinger of the rack. And you have your washer and your lock washer. The lock washer is designed to minimize the chances of this unscrewing on its own. The other thing I want to show you is how this gold hex wrench is also included, and that's used to loosen this fastener which holds on the adapter. This adapter allows it to convert from 2-inch to 1.25 and vice versa. So it extends the usefulness of this rack. And this is an aluminum sleeve, and this is a steel stinger. And so now if I had a different vehicle with 1.25 inch, I could slide this on and it's going to work equally well on either size. So there's no compromise. It's just a nice versatile design that gives you more options. So these are all the features of the Thule 990XT DoubleTrack. This product, along with a full line of Thule products, is available at rackoutfitters.com, and thanks a lot for watching.